Greetings, comic book fans. Blue Goblin, part 2 of my latest comic book review blog. We got 5 more books to cover, and let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. Talk about Amazing Spider-Man number 592. This is part 1 of Spider-Man 24/7. Cover art by Joe Quesada. But despite Joe Quesada, terrible writer, great artist. That's just my opinion. Mark Waid, Mike McCone did a great job with Amazing Spider-Man. I mean, Amazing Spider-Man is a solid title. This is still very interesting stuff. I'm so happy that the legendary rivalry has been restored between Spider-Man and J. Jonah Jameson. Great, just great stuff. My only complaints about this book would be that the first appearance of the brand new Vulture is only going down to one panel on one page, and the last page just makes you just want to go, no! Seriously. Ooh. But other than that, it's great stuff. Wouldn't say it was perfect, but I'm going to tell you it's pretty much just worth reading, worth buying, worth adding to your Spider-Man collection. Just get ready to just read before you read the last page, make sure you're standing next to the toilet. That was a joke. Next up, XForce number 14. Continuing on with the Messiah War. Once again, another solid hit with X-Force. Remember, X-Men don't kill, but these people are not the X-Men. They're the X-Force. I never get tired of that. I never get tired of that slogan. Great stuff. Cable and Strife. Great stuff in there. Deadpool plays another solid comedic role in this book. The last couple pages kind of made me go, huh? What the fuck? Really? Okay. Let's go with it. It's a shining star in the X-Men universe right now. This series is, and the last couple pages really made me go, wow. Okay. Let's go with it. Let's see where it goes, and let's make it. And hopefully Marvel makes it good. Great, solid stuff. Get a hold of this book. Put it on your pull list. X-Force is a great book to have. That is, if that kind of action is in your bag. Okay, now we're going to assemble the Avengers again. Avengers The Initiative, number 23. I got to memorize these damn numbers. Christos Gage. Great, solid stuff. Another home run with the Initiative. The artwork, no disrespect here, but I keep forgetting the name of the artist. I'm sorry here. Give me just 1 second. I know it's in here somewhere. What the hell? Where's the... Oh, here we go. Humberto Ramos. He's a great artist, but honestly, it looks too much like Chris Bachalo. Or Chris Bachalo, however you want to pronounce him. It just looks too much like that. And, but despite that, the writing was still really good stuff. Norman Osborn at the end of this book tells it like it is, and it really just makes you go, damn you, Norman. And that's why we love that character. He does stuff that makes you just want to just reach through a comic book page and just bitch slap him. I mean, doesn't he? That's the way Norman Osborn is, and that's why the Marvel Universe is cramming him down our throats like this. Solid hit. Speaking of solid hits, we got Mighty Avengers number 24. Now, if you watch my videos, you know that I said that issue 23 of Mighty Avengers was a letdown. Yes, it was. But Mighty Avengers is picking back up. It's getting its steam back. I don't know what it was. Maybe I'm just not a fan of Wundagore. Maybe Wundagore is just a little too hokey for me. But this is good stuff. This is the way an Avengers book should be done, with the exception of issue 23. Very nicely done. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil one thing. The addition of Quicksilver is in this team now. Once again, another story where Norman Osborn just snaps at the idea of somebody calling Hank Pym's team the real Avengers. Great stuff. Still don't know exactly where the future of this series is going right now, but it's great. It's great writing, great stuff. This is the way an Avengers book should be done. Now, on that note, this is, in my opinion, a way an Avengers book maybe shouldn't be done. Let's talk about New Avengers 52. Now, where do I begin? I know there's probably going to be some boos and some hisses from what I'm about to say, but I respect people's opinions, so hear me out. This one let me down. Let me tell you why. It's not because of Brian Michael Bendis, because I am a fan of Bendis. I still think Bendis' flagship book is Ultimate Spider-Man, but let me explain why this book let me down. Just too much reminiscing and too much conferences, too much guessing. Like, do you think this person's worthy of the Eye of Agamotto? Well, I don't know, maybe. What do you think this person is? Well, I don't know, maybe. Either they are or they not. You know, I'm like, come on. Really? We're on the search for a new Sorcerer Supreme. The last issue had me going. The last issue of New Avengers had me going, saying, okay, Doc Strange is stepping down as Sorcerer Supreme. We're going to get a new one. This book's going to get picked up even more. We're going to get more action, more of this, more of that. And what do I get? I mean, perhaps my biggest two gripes with this book is Spider-Man bitching and griping about Miss Marvel stealing a Quinjet. Spider-Man says, stealing is stealing. It's not right. It's not right. It's irresponsible. Really, Spider-Man? This is the first time I ever saw Spider-Man as a hypocrite. Like, Spider-Man's never done anything irresponsible? Oh, I don't know. All he did was sell his wife to a devil so he could save his Aunt May. Like, that's really responsible? Really? And the fact that it took 6 artists to do this one book. Really, Marvel? Are you that lazy? You need 6 artists to do one book. Now, don't get me wrong, the artwork is good, but from what I understand, it takes one artist to make a good book. Maybe on some occasions 2 artists can share a book, but 6? Are you kidding me? I mean, come on, 6 artists for a Brian Michael Bendis book? This is the first time I jumped onto New Avengers when I heard that Elektra was killed and it turns out she was a Skrull. That's when I jumped onto New Avengers, and this is the first time New Avengers actually let me down, with the exception of the reunion bullshit book. This is the first time that the regular series of New Avengers actually let me down. I'm not saying it's terrible, but I'm saying it could be a hell of a lot better than this, and the next couple issues better pick up, or I'm going to be very disappointed. This is without a doubt the worst Avengers book that came out this week. If you disagree with that, then that's okay. I respect that. If you don't like any of the Avengers books, then you don't have to get them. You don't have to read them. You don't have to buy them. I'm just saying, if you had your choice between the Avengers books, I'd say get Mighty Avengers. This one wasn't that great. Truly a letdown. Well, that's all I got. So, until I see you, I'll see you later.